I am out front of this house on 3rd, and I'm literally standing right in front of the garage. So I just want to give you a vibe for the traffic on Overland. You're one house away. It's probably, I don't know, 150 feet, 100 feet, something like that. I just want to walk over to the corner and give you a view. It is about 9:15 a.m. right now. And there's a Ford dealership right across the street, and then it looks like an industrial, like a tractor and truck dealership. But it's 5 lanes here Overland is 5 lanes here with a turn lane. So this is looking east, like back towards Boise, and then looking west back over here towards Meridian, Eagle Road. The light for Meridian Road is probably a third of a mile away, something like that. So give you a feel for the street and how busy it is. And then walking back to the neighborhood, the sun's pretty bright. Hopefully you can get a feel for it. But like this is the house on the corner. It looks like it just went on the market. But all the houses look really beautiful. They're all well kept. It's a nice neighborhood. It's just a matter of whether or not you're cool with being by that busy road. So anyhow, approaching this house that you guys are looking at. Landscaping outside is nice. The house sits fairly close up to the street. You can see the driveway. Well, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but the driveway is kind of like a little bit of an incline there. But it's got a brick facade on the first floor, and then it's got wood siding on the second floor. Looks like it's been recently painted. It's really a nice looking house. It's got cedar shake roof. I'm sure that's original. It looks like it's generally in okay shape, but it doesn't look like it's been maintained over time. It probably needs a little bit of love. I'm not a roofing expert, but I mean it's been up there for a while. Anyhow, so you have a little patio up front and a really big, nice covered entryway here. So walking up into the house, and I've already walked through, and the house, it's really a nice place. There's a couple little things I noticed that I'll point out, but as you walk in, to the left you have a formal living room, and then you have a formal dining back behind it, staircase right up in front of me, and you can see there's a loft all the way around. And then if I walk through here, you've got your kitchen, family room, there's a powder room in there, and then immediately to the right there's a bedroom here, which would more likely function as an office. But if I turn directly to the right, this room is probably 10 by 14, something like that. Windows facing the front of the house. There's like a textured carpet in here. This is the same carpet all throughout the house, just so you can see. It's sort of a tan color with a little bit of texture. It's not new, but it all looks like it's in pretty good shape. And then you've got a 6-foot closet back in the corner. And pretty simple. This one just has a rod in it. There's no shelving or anything like that. So that's bedroom number 1. And I'm just going to work my way back around, I guess, counterclockwise. So I'm going to take an immediate right here. And so obviously family room right there, but right around the corner from that bedroom by the entryway, there's a little powder room. And all of these common spaces down here have this tile. And it all looks like it's newer. Install job's pretty nice. I think probably the homeowner did it, because you can see some of the trim. They put the trim back in, and not all of it is like caulked or perfectly installed, but it's a pretty good job. Beyond that, this house is super unique. Like there's some interesting angles, but there's a little 45-degree angle on this wall, and then the toilet back in the corner, and you've got a sink, and they kind of did like a DIY tile backer there, and it's not trimmed out. So you just see the edges of the tile. That's not that big of a deal. Take a few minutes to fix that up, but just so that you know. Coming back out, if I head closer towards the family room, there's another door here to the right. And this is your laundry room. It's a pretty good sized laundry room, and it's this 45-degree angle wall here is kind of the back of the bathroom. So I walk in here. This room is about 8 by 14. There's a little workspace in there and lots of cabinets. Obviously there's a sink and there's a water softener back in the corner. And then head into the garage, and the garage is huge. It's got 10-foot ceilings. It's a 2-bay garage with 2 separate doors. There's openers on each one. But it's also 2 cars deep. So you could easily fit 4 cars in here. And then there's tons of storage and a workspace back there. It's really a nice garage. And there's a little electric heater in the wall here. And you've got your main service panel up here. It's got 200 amp service, and all of the spots are taken up right now except for that one on the bottom left. But plenty of power. And then over here you've got a little bit more storage and your water heater and furnace. Water heater was installed in 2006, and the install sticker for this furnace has been torn off, but it's an older furnace. It's probably original would be my guess. And you can hear it's a little bit noisy. It probably needs some love. All right, so coming back through the laundry room, we've got the kitchen and family room here. So family room, this carpeted area here for the family room is probably about 12 feet by, probably 12 by 18 feet. You can see there's a little bay window on the other side there. Got a gas fireplace with a tile, I guess like a tile surround. And down here, the same flooring that's in the kitchen and the dining room, they have a little hearth. But again, this is, it looks fine. I'm not trying to downplay it. You can see it's probably a DIY job because the grout wasn't totally cleaned up on this joint right there. So there's just a few little things I'm noticing like that tell me a lot of this stuff was probably just done by the homeowner. Kitchen back behind me here. Kitchen is big, open. It's really nicely done. Newer cabinets, and you can see it's got kind of a nice gray granite countertop there with some touches of brown in there as well. Nice gas stove, built-in microwave, and refrigerator is built into the cabinetry there. And then you've got more workspace over there. I mean, there's, gosh, it's probably 16 plus 8, 24, and then another 8 or so here. There's 32 lineal feet of counter space here. There's lots of workspace in this kitchen, so it's wide open. Anyhow, backsplash all the way around. It looks like this backsplash may have been professionally installed. This looks like a little bit cleaner of a tile job. But anyhow, it looks nice. Little door to the backyard. I'll pop out there here in just a second. Just want to give you a view of the rest of the kitchen. So all these cabinets are white shakers except for the island. You can see they're gray on the island. Okay, heading out to the backyard. The patio is not covered, but you've got a lot of entertaining space back here. There's a little elevated deck out there with this door that comes out from the garage. But you can see the landscaping is pretty simple, but it's nice, clean. There's a concrete curb to define that garden space over there. And there's a shed over here. It looks like a little playhouse, but it's set up like a shed, but you could very easily use it for either, I think, if you wanted to. So shed, it's got some shelving and stuff. It's got a concrete pad under it. It's about 8 by 14 feet, something like that. And then right in front of the shed on the side of the house here, there's just a big gravel spot, which could very easily be RV parking if you're interested in that. Looks like they've got a spigot built in over here as well, but you could easily put a pretty good size RV over here if you wanted to do that. But yeah, I want to give you a look at the house from this side. And this patio here is probably 20 by 10 feet, something like that, the concrete. And then you've got a deck over here, and that deck is probably 12 by 18 feet, something like that, but plenty of space. And then a little side yard over here. Honestly, there's enough space here for an RV if you wanted to put something here as well. So, yeah, some possibility. Okay, we'll head back in and check out the rest of the house. Oh, and the deck, by the way, it's like Trex decking. It's not wood, so pretty hardy stuff. Okay. So if I come through the kitchen this other direction, you've got a formal dining space over here. Probably 12 by 15 feet. It's all the same tile that I showed you that's throughout the rest of the house. Nice little formal dining area, and then you've got like a formal living room over here. That same carpet that's throughout the rest of the house. Gas fireplace insert over on that side. Obviously the stairs over here. I would say that this living room area is probably 20 by 15 feet. Maybe not quite 20, maybe 18 by 15, something like that. Good size space though, for sure. And then 3 big windows overlooking the front of the house. Coming back around to the front door here and the staircase. I didn't point it out before, but there's like a rounded wall right here. This house is really interesting. There's a lot of little unique things. It's definitely not a standard tract home. So the stairs, I wanted to point this out there. The facing on all the stairs has this kind of unique tile. It looks really cool. I think that was kind of a DIY job too. You can see on the sides here that it's not totally trimmed out and it hasn't been grouted. They tried to make the joints as tight as they could, but you probably would want to trim out those tiles and grout them at some point. So heading up the stairs, there are 2 more bedrooms, two more bathrooms, including the master, but a really nice open loft, like I mentioned before. I just want to give you a look at the front door and the house from up here before I forget. And they did some interesting trim along the wall there, so it feels really open and bright in here. Starting over here towards the front of the house, so this room is on top of the office that's below, and it basically is the same layout. You've got a sort of a bay window overlooking the front of the house there. And then this room is about 12 by 14 probably. A little closet in the corner. Pretty small basic closet. It's only about 3 by 4 feet probably. Then you have the hall bath next door. And it's a pretty nice hall bath. There's 2 standalone vanities. Each one of these is 4 feet. This is a laminate flooring that's in here. Kind of the same feel as that tile downstairs, but it looks nice. And then you can see marble tops on each one of these vanities, black hardware, and then they've got this backsplash, little small subway tiles there, 4 by 2 inches, but they go all the way up to the ceiling. And then there's a skylight in here as well. And then immediately to the right, there is shower. It's a fiberglass tub, and then there's just a 4 by 4 tile surround. And again, it's kind of a unique little feature. It's got a rounded top on it. Just stuff you don't see in a lot of homes anymore. And then you have a little nook with the toilet back here. So there's a lot going on in this bathroom. It's relatively small. The floor space is probably 8 by 8, maybe a little bit more, but it's a nice bathroom. And then another bedroom right over here. It's about the same size as the other one across the way. And a window that overlooks the backyard. And there's a little closet over here. I haven't looked to see how big this one is. It's a little bit bigger than the other one, so it goes back there a little ways. Fairly small closets in this house, though, with the exception of the master's got a big closet. So heading out over here, and I didn't point it out before, but you probably saw there's built-ins here at the top of the stairs and a big linen closet It's 4 feet by about 18 inches deep. And then the master's right back here. And there are 2 big French doors. So the opening, I think that's probably a 60-inch opening, 5 feet. So big French doors. And then the master is really big and bright. I would guess that it's probably 15 or 16 feet from right to left. And this room is probably 20 feet deep, maybe even more. It's a big master, so really nice. Window overlooking the front of the house, and then there's another one just to the side. So this window kind of overlooks that initial RV pad I showed you that's by the shed. And then you can see your closet and bathroom is there towards the back. So heading back this direction, this bathroom is designed like a circle. So this direction is the bathroom, and we can actually get to the closet either way, back behind this vanity, or just take a left and go back through here. So I'll just start this way. Vanity here that's a 6-foot vanity. It's really nice. You've got the same laminate flooring that's in that other bathroom down the hall. This one has a quartz countertop on it, and you can see it's got like a basket weave marble backsplash. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. And then if I come around over this direction, big bathtub overlooking the backyard. And the tiles they're just ceramic tiles, but it's a nice tile. It looks like marble and matches a lot of the other finishes. But you can see these windows overlooking the backyard, and a big extra long jetted tub. It's probably 6 feet long, pretty deep. It's not any wider than a standard tub, but it's definitely longer, which is nice. And then back in the corner here, you've got a little separate room with your toilet. Pretty basic. It's about 3 by 4 feet probably. Small linen closet, about 18 inches by 18 inches. And then you've got a standalone shower right here too. Same tiles that are on the bath surround, and a couple little shelves built in there. And then this one just has a fiberglass pan. Shower is standard depth, so about 30 inches deep by about probably 4 feet wide. Okay, and backing right back up here, you can see that's where we came in. And then on the other side, you've got another vanity. So the vanities are kind of mirror each other, but basically the same setup, same vanity, backsplash lighting, all that kind of stuff. And then you've got this separate walkway over here into the closet this direction. So the closet's huge. Lots of built-in shelving. It looks like maybe these shelves might have had like some contact paper or something on it, and they just painted over it. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's kind of wrinkly. But other than that, I didn't point, this closet has different carpet than anywhere else in the rest of the house. It's basically the same tone, but it doesn't have that, the pattern built into it. But yeah, there's your closet. This room is about 8 by 12 feet probably. So the closet itself is the size of a small bedroom, but there's lots of storage here. So anyhow, that is a tour of the house on 3rd. Let me know if you have any questions.